You actually showed up late to this first session.
Oh,
What's the story here? What is
that's an
this?
insane story, Joel. I was over at my an acquaintance who was the keyboard player for Doug and the Slugs, and he, trying to hustle enough rent money together. Sometimes I'd go and answer people's Macintosh questions or solve MIDI problems for them and everything. And he had a little thing he wanted some help with, and so I went over to his house working away, and suddenly we hear this big boom. Like, I mean, what the heck was that? We look outside, and smoke starts coming from the house across the street. And went over there, and I'll be damned, like the house is on fire. And so, being a curious guy or too stupid to know any better, I poked my head in the door of the house as the side of the house is actually on fire. I go, "Is anybody here?" And everything. This woman, "Oh, I'm upstairs," and everything. So you better come out. I'm not sure if you're aware. So I actually walked in the house and went up the stairs, looked out her kitchen window and see the flames coming up outside the window. I says, "I think you better come with me." So she got her shoes, and I led her down outside. And before you know it, the fire department comes. One truck, two trucks. They've got hoses across and everything like that. And then I'm going, "Well, this is all very exciting." They go, "Oh shit, I've got to be at the studio to meet Queensryche." And I can't get out because the fire department hoses are across the thing. So I had to wait for them to, put the fire on. "Can you please? Can I drive?" "Oh no, just drive over the hose." It's okay. So finally, I drive over the hose, and I go down to the studio and I rush and say, "I'm so sorry, I'm late. I'm so sorry, I'm late." Laid out the whole story, and then if you see on the album, my credit is Rob Rescue Bailey, and yeah. But as a postscript for that whole story, I got home from the studio, and I nailed down. I got the gig. I'm going to be doing some keyboards in this, and I got home and I had a beer, and I was going, "What a weird day that was." And then the phone rang. It was a reporter from the Vancouver province, and he goes, "Well, we're talking to some people. I understand you were quite the valuable person out there." And just, "Oh no, I just went upstairs." She grabbed his shoes, and I just brought her downstairs, and then I went off and did something else. Didn't think anything of it. Next morning, paper arrives on my doorstep, and there in big block letters is "Musician is fire hero." And I'm like, what the and I got roused about that with all my friends for quite a while. So my parents got a big kick out of it though. So it was kind of funny.
Just being an everyday hero beside
Yeah, it's just yeah, but an accidental one, and that was my first taste of, well, sometimes the media kind of gets it wrong. Maybe I can't trust anything I read in the media. But anyway, except on your podcast, I believe everything
Yes, there's no fake news here. But what's funny is your story is so improbable that you would think that Queensryche doesn't believe you for why you're late. And so then it helps that
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
actually on the
sure.
front cover
House
of the
burned down.
newspaper.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. You could show up the next day with that newspaper as a local hero. So
Well, I did. I brought it in the session. Anyway, they
that's
were
too funny.
other guys. I just went down to Seattle. My friend, a new friend of mine, Casey, has been their drummer for the last few years. So they invited me down to Seattle to go see their show, and they're still out there banging it out on a pretty high level, man. It's pretty cool. They have some fans. They have some hardcore fans, man. It's just amazing.